Oh, damn. More stuff. FedEx guy brought me some cool stuff. That is 5 packages from US Wheel. These should be my little center cap pieces that you have to buy from them, basically, to get the clips installed on the wheels. I'm hoping to not use those. I'm hoping to use something else. But let's get one of these bad dogs. Oh, Lord, they're heavy. Jeez, oh, God. Oh, in case you're wondering, in the background, if you can see it in the camera, that would be snow. Yesterday it was 85 degrees here. Today it's snowing. So let's get to cutting here. See if I can do this one-handed. What do they say? Cut away. Cut away. All right. My Lord. I guess I didn't want the boxes to come apart. Oh, it's unboxing itself. Let's see what we got here. Don't imagine y'all are getting as excited as I am. Oh, baby. Wow. Jeez, I don't even know where to grab them. They're raw steel, so. All right. That is them. I was picturing a deeper dish. It looks like all the back spacing, or it looks like it has no back spacing, but the way it's dished in is a little misleading. They build these in-house at US Wheel in California. Let me see if I can. Oh, that's a big wheel. Jesus. Sorry, I don't have my tripod where I would just set it up. Just one thing I want to do. I'm going to use 4 clips. It's a little, I don't know, a little surprising, I guess, is the word. Let's try something. So, yeah, let's try something. I bought these off eBay the other day. A guy. It's the center caps. 57 through 60 Thunderbird uses these. Maybe something else. It's not coming to me what it is right now. But this is what I had on the 57. I loved them. I just love that they're not real fat. They don't stick out real far. I had painted them black on the 57 and had the Ford painted by a local pinstripe guy, and he put a little stripe around the edge. I think he did 2 stripes, actually. He did a great job. Freehand pinstripe guy. His name's Bob Bond. Bob Bond Art. If anybody wants to see some of his stuff, he does some really cool pinstriping art stuff. Anyway, I don't know that that's what I'll do this time, but I might. I'll I bought these because I'm not labeling them chrome. They'll get painted. The wheels are going to get painted. I just don't know what color yet. But I was hoping these would fit on here. And let's see. Oh my God, they do. Oh, yes. I'll probably never get them back off. But that, my friends, is a big ass steel wheel from US Wheel. Oh God. It's 20 by 11, but it's 12 inches wide from lip to lip. So yeah, they are monsters, and I'm very happy to have them. Now I got to get them on the truck and see what kind of cutting I'm going to have to do to the bed. The way I measured out, I'm going to be leaning right against the pinch weld where the tub comes down. So that whole bed floor, as I've mentioned multiple times, has got to go because it's shot. So the bed floor will get popped out a little bit farther, and the tub will get a little bit bigger. Oh, I'm so happy with these. I wish there was more lip, but if it sits in the wheel opening, that's all that matters. And the way it measures, it should, and I'm so happy that center cap fits on there. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, that's definitely what's going on there. Let's see what my other option is. These are just supposed to be smooth caps, so I could probably leave these if I wanted to go with a chrome look at times. Just swap them out because those will be painted, but these are just smooth baby moon style. Okay. Made in China. And doesn't say, but I would imagine they're made in China caps. So that's it, just a plain center. You had two options. You had this option, or you had the option that was a better looking cap, but it had a Chevy emblem embossed in it, which obviously wasn't going to do that, but I like the cap better. So I almost, since I was going to be painting whatever, since there's not going to be any chrome on this truck, I almost went with that cap and then just hammered out and smoothed out the Chevy emblem. But now that this cap fits, this Ford cap, I'm glad I didn't. So I will go with, I'll have these as an option. If for some reason on down the road I decide to put a chrome bumper on it or something, I can always throw these on and they'd look pretty good. But for now, I'm glad I got these caps. And I ended up coming out pretty good on eBay on an actual auction on eBay, imagine that, instead of a buy it now. And they're in great shape for paint. So, all right, pretty excited. These are the 20 by 11 US Wheel Rat Rod series in the raw. I could have got them black, flat black, red, or white. They powder coat them, but it adds like 5 weeks to the process. What I was saying earlier is they build these in-house. So you call them, tell them what you want, and they build them. And I talked to the guy on the phone from US Wheel. I bought them through Jegs, but they drop ship directly from US Wheel. And the pictures on the Jegs site just don't do them justice, because they show a picture of like the 15-inch version. They only have one picture of a bigger version, and you don't know what it is. It looks like a 20, but it's in the ad for the red, and I don't remember which series that is. I think it's series 66 through 69 or 65 through 69. I'm not sure. But US Wheel Rat Rod series 64 or 65. And it just, the series is designated by the color. So all the wheels are the same, folks, just so you know. All their rat rod wheels are the same. It's just different colors as to what series. So I got the 60 whatever is the raw series. So this is the 20 by 11. And in the other boxes should be my other 20 by 11 and two 20 by 8s. So makes me wonder because they're all in the same size boxes. It's series 69. That's what it is. That's the raw ones. So 2812, 2812, 2812. Okay, it's 20 by 8, 20 by 8, 20 by 11. All right, here we are. So these will get epoxy primed for now, and then we will see what we're gonna do color-wise. But I need to get them. I need to get my tires mounted on them, and well, let's do this. Let's take this monster. Oh Lord. So this tire will be mounted on this wheel, and I'm gonna dig it. I'm glad I went with these steel wheels. There's just, I don't know, there's just something about a steely that you can't go wrong with. All else fails, you grab a steely. Let's get them mounted, primed, mounted, and balanced, and on the truck so I can see what I gotta cut. Day 58 has been a parts kind of day. Chasing parts, getting parts, feeling good about stuff. I'll show you what I got going on here. Okay, so first stop was at Pick and Pull, and I was able to find a couple of transmission tunnel covers from mid-90s. This one came out of a Bronco, and this one came out of a half-ton 4x4. Same thing, but one's got the hole cut in it. I went ahead and bought them both because they were only $10. And funny enough, walked into Pick and Pull, went in there, and the Bronco, I walked up, and somebody had cut the whole floor out of it. The whole hump was gone. I mean, just cut out a huge chunk of it. And I'm like, well, it's gone already. Looked in the back seat, and there was laying this. I didn't even have to pull out a freaking socket or nothing to unbolt it. It was already laying there. So that was a win. Walked over, thought I'd better look around, just see what else in some of the other ones. And I found this one, because I didn't know if they were all exactly the same. So I found this one in an older 4x4, probably a 89 body style, half-ton four-wheel drive. Well, looky here. My man Woodrow, what are you doing?
I'm actually still up there at work. What are you doing?
What?
Well, I came into work late because I had to wait for the refrigerator guy. So.
Oh yeah, the elusive refrigerator guy.
Right. Yeah. So, you've seen him almost as many times as I have.
Yeah.
I talked to him several times on the phone.
I can't believe this crap is still going on. It's April, and that shit went out in November.
Correct.
Have you not been screaming like a mashed cat about this?
No, I haven't. I have not.
Wow.
The main reason is because I work in the car industry, and we've been waiting on parts for cars for fucking 2 and 3 months too. So it's like, it's not that guy's. It is that guy's fault, but it's not that guy's fault.
I was gonna say that it's his fault because, well, let's not go into fault. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so question for you.
Okay.
Since you're in the epoxy priming mood.
Right.
I had 4 bare steel wheels show up at my house today.
They're bare steel?
Yeah, they came bare. That's the way I ordered them. You can get them powder coated, but it adds like 5 weeks to the process.
Oh, well, and I wouldn't have powder coated them anyway, unless, what color was you going to have them powder coated?
Oh, I wasn't. But also there's flat black, gloss black, gloss red, or gloss white.
Right.
Or bare. They don't come primed. They don't come nothing. It's just bare steel.
All right. So, well, all right. So, do you have any epoxy primer there?
I do.
Do you have a white epoxy primer? No, you don't. You have black epoxy primer or something, don't you?
Well, I've got black urethane primer, to be honest with you. I don't remember what color the epoxy is. It might be gray. I don't think it's black. I think it's gray.
All right. Well, whatever.
But I need to pay a guy to clean these up and prime them so that I can get the tires mounted. Either that or prime them and paint the drum, you know, the part that I don't want rusting underneath the tire, and the back. And then when I figure out what color I want to paint the front, we paint the front.
I mean, if it was mine, I would epoxy everything. Whatever damn color you got, I would epoxy the fuck out everything. And then, why, I don't know. That depends on what color you want.
Well, I don't know what color I want the outsides yet. I mean, the insides could just go black. But I don't know what color I want the outside. Epoxy primer would seal it up, though, right? I wouldn't really need to put anything over the epoxy primer.
No. Hell, you can run epoxy primer for quite a while without having any issues.
Okay.
As long as you don't scratch it, it's gonna, that it's gonna expose to bare metal. But no,
I guess I don't need to put paint. Yeah, I guess epoxy primer would be fine. So what I'm asking you is, do you have time to spray these things with epoxy primer?
Yes, not tonight or tomorrow, but yes.
Like this weekend, maybe?
Probably. I'm trying to think. Well, I got this 55 that I'm going to be dipping with. I have a feeling sometime this weekend. But, yeah, I'll come get them and I'll just drag them to my house. And, because now, have you measured what you need to so that guy can turn down whatever he needs to do?
Well, that is true. I got to give one to him. And because he was going to try to turn those rotors down before Easter. So
Well,
I could run one over to him just for that. And I think all he really needs is a measurement.
Okay.
He needs a real measurement. So depending on when you can get to him.
Well, it would be Friday at the earliest before I could do anything.
Okay.
I'm working late tonight. Tomorrow, the helper's going to be gone, so I'm foreseeing an issue popping up tomorrow, so I'm probably going to be around here a little bit, and I'm having dinner with my daughter.
Okay.
Afterwards. So I'm out on tomorrow night. But like I said, Friday, the only thing I got going on, the Nomad, sometime this weekend, I have a feeling I'm going to re-clear it. And whatever decent day it is, I'm going to try to get some shit tilled up in front of the house. So, but yes, I can do that. I will do that. As long as you got enough, I don't know, put two coats on it. So inside, outside, and fucking around the edge, I'll have to figure out how to set them. Okay, I'll have to think about how to mount them on something to get everything covered.
I was thinking maybe a couple of sawhorses and like a 2x2 through the center or something, maybe.
Yep, that would work. Rebar wouldn't be quite strong enough, but some kind of pipe or some kind of shit.
These effers are heavy.
I bet they are.
Jesus Christ, they're heavy.
That little 6-cylinder ain't gonna fucking pull the turn them some bitches over.
No, and
especially as wide as it is.
Yeah, and
it'd be just like the hoopy.
Oh yeah.
You stand on the throttle, it's gonna go. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Stand on the throttle and go. It's gonna be a little bit, but we'll get up to 70 eventually.
Hang on a second. All right. So yeah, I'll get them from you probably Friday night, and then we'll go from there.
All right, sounds good. Just whenever.
All right, you got it. All right, I'm gonna go in here and paint something.
Do it.
All right, we'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.
So, yeah, that was a little long delay. What? Forgot where it was. But you remember when I talk about friends? That's it. This is it right here. Get my wheels today, and he's going to have them epoxy primed and ready to go here in a couple days. So, anyway, was talking about these tunnel covers. So, I got lucky. The one was laying off in the Bronco. I get over to look at, and I find this one. or I find the 4x4 half-ton truck, and I pop the door open, and somebody had already torn the carpet back. The stick out of the shift was missing. The shifter was missing. They'd unbolted the top of the transmission, the plate on the top, and pulled some pieces out. And I was like, oh, this one's gone too. And I get out, and I look in the bed, and I look all over the place. Can't find it. I look in the trucks next to it just to see if somebody threw it in the bed of one of those. Nowhere around. I start kind of to walk away, and I turn around and look back underneath the truck, and there it is, unbolted and laying underneath the truck. So I grabbed that one too, just in case. So here's what we're doing, just so you get a little dangerous there, an idea of where I'm going with this whole deal here. This is kind of where I'm going with that deal. So that's where it'll sit. Contours, fairly close. I got to figure out something there. But I can mod that. I can make that work. This gives me a good base to start with, and I will form it to fit my tunnel. I will cut out a much larger hole, and I will get that baby mounted in there and figure out exactly what height. I may use this one with the hole already. I may not. But I've got 2 to choose from and 1 to be able to mess up. So be good to go on that. More parts. Look at this. Again, talking about friends. You heard me go through the spiel the other day about my friends and Cam coming over and wanting to take my heater box and my dash cluster. Look at this thing. He is a master of detail, is what he is. This stuff for me, no. He just, geez, Cam, you didn't clean up my boot. No, anyway. But look how clean it is. This is the original box. He didn't repaint it. You can see the stamping number on it. He just, I don't know. It might have ended up in his dishwasher. That's where my dash cluster, well, yeah, you saw that in the video. Anyway, fan works. So I'm going to clean up the boot. There's another piece that I have to hook up, dig out, but it's ready to bolt in. The heater cord is already back in it. So he said silver was all I had, so that's what you got sprayed. It looks good. It just looks clean and beautiful, and I'm excited. The cables work. Yeah, so we're rocking. That's ready. More parts. Larry, Import Masters. Went down there and got the harness. And he printed me out some wiring diagrams and stuff I'll need for this. He thinned this harness down and kept what he needed to keep. I've got a lot of work to do here. But that gives me a basis, gives me a start. While I was there, he hooked me up with my fitting for the power steering pump. I've got the new line coming from Napa. It bolts into this fitting, so we're good there. He hooked me up with a nut for the bolt assembly I had for the shifter to bolt to the transmission of that truck, or of that transmission. So that's what is that transmission? An M5 OD version 2, I think. I could be wrong on that. That's what I looked up, because that's the one I had to order that rebuild kit for. So the shifter bottom slides over that shaft, and then that bolt assembly ties it all together. So just parts, excited, parts, pieces, ready to keep going. Gives me a little bit of energy and drive to keep things moving forward. I needed that because I've been struggling lately. So tonight we're going to do a couple of things. Going to mess with this tunnel. I'm going to mess with the e-brake assembly. Get it mounted up in there, back where it goes. I think I have to drill a hole through the floor and down through the cab mount to fish that through. I talked to the guy I bought the yellow truck from. He dug out a bracket, but unfortunately I think it's the same damn bracket. I'm supposed to possibly meet him tonight just to match it up, and if it's the same bracket, well, it's not going to do me any good. So if he has the same bracket as I've got, then I am going to mod this one, and that will have to do with me just kind of cutting her down right through here, taking off about an inch or so. And that's okay. It's going to serve its purpose. It's going to do what it needs to do, which is support the end of the column. The newer versions, the 70, well, the dent sides, they don't have this bracket. So whatever they did, which is really nothing different than this truck, I don't know if they just decided they didn't need it or they did something else. I don't know. But that cab that I have out back, that 76 cab, does not have a bracket set up in here. So, and it's the same, basically the same column. There's no change. It mounts exactly the same because this is the column out of that 76. So I don't understand why they did away with it. Maybe they just, like I said, maybe they just decided they didn't need it. Maybe they did something. I don't know. Not sure what the reasoning is. This one's getting one because it had one, and I don't want any problem there, supporting the column. It's just that this one's going to have to be modded a little bit. So you're going to have a little cut off. So that's where I'm at today. See how far we get. Might try installing that heater box tonight too. I've got the sound deadening that I need to get on the firewall up in there on the interior. So got plenty of little things to get done tonight because day 60, I believe, it's going to be brake line day. We'll see how that works out. That's my next out of my comfort zone hurdle that I need to jump. We're out for now.